We get rid of everything except Illidari Studies. Another Warlock? Weird. I don't know how I feel about Warlock. I also don't like having expendable performers there. It basically forces me to have to top deck a Skull of Gul'dan after turn 5 in order for me to actually get value. I'm gonna play the Battlesworn Vanguard though. I mean, luckily we got a decent amount of burst, and if he plays minions, the expendable performer, if we draw Kurtrus, is a buttload of damage. So I think we can still end up winning. But the only, like I said, the issue mainly is just, yeah, like we're never gonna be able to play the Skull of Gul'dan now. It's basically a dead card now. I do like drawing though, thinning out the deck. Renowned Performers, meh. We're probably gonna go Illidari Studies and see if we can find Glide. Hopefully life taps one more time. Maybe even Backfire. If he backfires, that's even better for me. My hope is he backfires. And he draws a bunch of cards, and then I Illidari Studies and find Glide. If we can find Glide off of this, I would love to reset my hand. Never mind, we basically lose. Okay, GG. Huh. We need to just flood the board. I know I could have hit, but I'd rather get a minion out there. This is really bad. Okay, maybe we could top deck an Illidari Studies. If we could top deck an Illidari Studies, that'd be fantastic. That'd be amazing. Soul Rend, probably. Yeah, I'm doomed. Damn, dude. Touch into touch the 3-2. Leaves me with a 2. Wait. Yeah, you have to touch. Yeah. Renowned Performers kill the 1-3. We get a Wind Fury minion? That's pretty good. Kill, go face with everything. I don't know. The biggest issue with this deck is that Renowned Performers and Illidari Inquisitor. Like, they're really good win conditions, but they're so expensive and literally useless most of the game. So I need to now top deck a Skull of Gul'dan. Or I guess Kurtrus would be fine as well. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna use the Fell Rattler to kill that off. Alter Fire. Okay. Burns a couple of good cards for me. I get the Peddler. I play the Peddler. No, I can't play the Peddler. I need to rush.
Pleasure doing business.
You get Tusk Piercer. Honestly worth. Honestly worth. We'll just go face with all that. I mean, Illidari Inquisitor is gonna be pretty sick soon. Basically turn... We can win as early as turn 8 if we just don't attack with my face anymore. Maybe turn 9 though if needed. Quest Hunter is so toxic. It's like Quest Mage and Stormwind. I mean, I don't think it's that bad. It's definitely not as bad as Quest Mage was, but it is still very frustrating and fairly toxic, I'd say. Like, just being burned from hand sucks. They don't have any healing, so they're vulnerable to some like hard aggro decks and decks with their own burn damage from hand. So I mean, they've got weaknesses, but it's just frustrating. And the damage technically isn't infinite, right? If you gain enough armor, you can theoretically live. It's just annoying. I don't know. Raise dead into, oh my gosh, another touch? Come on, man. Come on, man. Will Fell Rattler slap it? If I hit, that means I can't win until turn 9. And he's already used basically all of his healing. I think it's worth it to try to save for the Illidari Inquisitor. Because this is probably not going to live. And I don't want to waste it because I want to keep it with the expendable performers. Turn 7 might just end up being a Skull of Gul'dan for its normal cost. We'll pass. We could do 2 more damage, but I don't really think I need to. Missed lethal? I can't play the Illidari Inquisitor. I don't know where you think I'm going to get lethal from. Any funny decks out there besides Miracle Priest?
Obviously, I know.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I love doing this, man. Let me go bonk, 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 and then bonk, I guess, for now. And then we get 7 more. A little bit of a bummer, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. He's already used a Raise Dead. Please don't get another Bloodshard Bristleback. That's the only one that would, like, actively suck for me, man. Another Tamsin at this point, he's already used most of his removal. And he still needs to take 8 damage. Honestly, I feel okay about the state of the game. Okay, didn't burn Kurtrus, thank God. He lost a Soul Rend and a Backfire, okay. Cards are fairly useless. But we didn't lose Kurtrus, which is huge. Let's be honest, every deck I lose to is toxic. Every player that beats me is a degenerate, am I right? I mean... yeah, obviously. Yeah, obviously. He's only able to shuffle 3 into my deck. It's actually not that big of a deal. It really is not. We're gonna be able to kill off a decent amount of things. We'll kill off both of the 2/1s. We draw a card. That gets him down to 8. Would I rather kill off the 5/3 or 2 2/1s? Let's kill off the 2 2/1s and go face. I have to trade in less minions to do that. Even if he gives us Wind Fury, I'm fine. We've got a Rush Minion to kill that off next turn. We can kind of flood. Still waiting for Kurtrus, though. Drain Soul, that is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Illidari Inquisitor off the top, please. Fellfire Dreadeye. That's 9 mana. I do want to play this for sure. This really doesn't do anything anymore. I can easily just go hit here. Then boom boom. Hero power. And go face. He can Soul Rend this if he wants to and burn the last couple of cards. Then I get to play Skull Gul'dan. I'm telling you, man, I draw Kurtrus, I win. Illidari Inquisitor, I win. We're this close to winning the game. We've been this close for so long. Like, yeah, there's Soul Rend. Oh, the 8/8 and then Battleground Battle. I lost. Holy crap, I just lost. Oh my god, I just lost the game. I actually just lost the game. And Kurtrus was that one. Fuck you, game. He just won. GG. I lost. He's probably losing his mind right now that he just won this game. But you know that it's Battleground Battlemaster. It's not? Then what's your last card? Wait, what? Wait, no, seriously, what's his last card then? Dude, I like Blackthorn, but he's too slow. Especially if I'm gonna use the coin on Kurtrus. Turn 5. Like, don't get me wrong. I think that, Deathspeaker Blackthorn is an amazing, amazing, amazing card. Are you a full-time YouTuber now? I've been a full-time YouTuber for a little bit, actually, yeah. It's pretty cool. Nice gig, if I do say so myself. I did my math wrong. I was like, oh, I'm living with 1. I was way too confident for how that game ended. I was like, oh, snap. I live. And little did I know, I was not living. I want to hit to power up Kurtrus a little bit, but I think maybe Persistent Peddler trading that away would have been better. We're going to play Razorboar. Okay, it goes Master 3, 2, 1, GM. Okay, fair enough. So Master 3 is worse. Okay. Fair enough. No! Knowing my luck, this is going to pull out the Piggyback Imp, and I'm not going to get insane value. Losing game to RNG in an RNG game. I mean, this game's fairly skill-based, but it is lame sometimes. Where it's literally like, okay. Because the RNG isn't even just total randomness. It's like, okay, I have two 50-50 chances here. The odds of me missing both are 25%. I just need one to hit, and neither of them hit. And I mean, it's fine. I'm a little bit frustrated, and I'm frustrated like in the moment, but I'm not actually frustrated. Ivus? That's not a great one drop, but I mean, it's a legendary, and if he shadow steps it, it could be nuts, I guess, later on. I don't want it to pull out Piggyback Imp, so we're gonna hit that first, and then we're gonna kill this off. And it pulls out the Beastmaster, and then that will hopefully pull out one of these two things. And then next turn it's gonna be 4-drop. And then next turn it's gonna be Coin Kurtrus, and they're just 2/2/4s. That's so bad. Peddler's cool. Honestly, maybe we don't play Renowned Performer. Maybe we just Hero Power. I guess it depends on what he ends up playing. If we want to rush into something, but I want to attack 2 turns so that way Kurtrus is stronger, and I can get 2 4/4s. Nice. Yeah, I could do that and Piggyback Imp for sure. Kill this, so it pulls out the other one from my deck so I don't lose value. And then go face. I can't kill the 1/3, so might as well. And then next turn we can hit face and then get 2 4/4s out of Kurtrus, and then try to go crazy with Kurtrus. And then all we gotta do is top deck a Skull of Gul'dan or an Illidari Studies, and the rest will be history. I thought you YouTube while studying in university. Did you graduate? Yeah, I graduated a year ago, roughly. A little less than a year ago. Like 12, no, that's 1 year. I was gonna say 12 months. Like 8 or 9 months ago. Ecor's embracing the Demon Hunter. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm not actually angry or tilted. I'm just channeling that Demon Hunter rage that Demon Hunter's known for. Yep. Yes, sirree. That's what I'm doing. He's probably going to give me, like, expendable performers, which is not good for me. But hopefully all of his options are bad, and he gives me something really good. I don't know. Wow, I'm behind. Congrats. It's been a while, apparently. I don't know how to say your name. Horpiz? Sorry if I butchered the pronunciation of that one. No, man. What a dick. He kills that off. Honestly, it's fine. We got an Inquisitor. I'm actually pretty happy about it. We're gonna go face and then coin out Kurtrus. And then kill off both. So that way they're 4/4s so I can kill this. And then next turn, I think it's gonna be this and this. Because this no longer like has a good Deathrattle. So I might as well just get that out of my hand sooner rather than later. But next turn it'll be boop boop. Pressure on board. Yeah, this should be okay. Not great, but okay. Target eliminated. No shot, dude. No shot. So, wait, does that reduce the cost by 3? Oh, he could play an SI. He can play a lot of SIs. Oh, he didn't get anything, though. That's really, really good for me. We're gonna go boom and boom, and then go trade. Get some taunt minions out there, not bad. I think we end up losing this game, though. Sadly. I really wanted it to be a dub, but he just gets a stealth minion out on the board, and there's really nothing I can do about it. He bounces something back to my hand. He gives it stealth. He'll play a couple more minions. And there's just not much I can do. Oh god. That is one big card. Big. Oh man. Expendable Performers is definitely not bad here. I can trade it in a bunch of times and leave myself with a pretty wide board, honestly. And then my board will be flooded, which is pretty solid, honestly. I mean, we don't have the combo because we don't have a reduced cost Failfire Dreadeye. But we do get to leave a decent amount of minions up on the board here. He could play Scabs. Scabs would suck, for sure. But a lot of the quest decks don't run Scabs and have to be a top deck because he has a minion and a spell in hand. And if he plays Scabs, I don't know, I think we're okay. I mean, I'm not saying we're necessarily, like, great. Yeah, that'll kill off a minion. If he wants to play that and Scabs, I can kill Scabs with the Inquisitor. Okay. He doesn't want to kill the 3-2. Oh god. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can also flood the board with minions. Oh, oops. It doesn't matter. We're only going to hero power twice anyway. And then we're going to play 2 minions, hit, and then do that. And then, in theory, we should have lethal next turn. We couldn't have gotten him to 10, even if we... No, if I had hero powered both times, because I forgot to hear about that first time, he'd be at 9 right now. And now I'm super vulnerable to, like, Scabs, because I take damage. Huh. How bad did I mess up? I mean, I could have gotten him to 10 and set up lethal over 2 turns. I did not count that out correctly. In my head, I could get him to 11, not 10. Where did I miscount? 1. Okay, so that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And he was at 22. No, yeah, that was 13 damage, not 11. I thought I could only get him down to 11. What was I thinking? I mean, I think we still win. It's just, it should have been so much easier. He can bounce the 3-3. Yeah. That 11-11 has to go face, right? No, okay, cool. Where did I miscount that? Interesting. Ooh, I really like this hand. I guess minus Illidari's Studies, which even then, that's pretty good. But if it ends up being Shadow Priest, I'm probably not going to want to play that. And I'm assuming it's going to be Shadow Priest. The only way I get punished is if it's not Shadow Priest. But even so, we can always just get Illidari's Studies later. I'm going to play it and not... No, it's not Shadow Priest. It would have given me the animation right at the beginning. Well then, yeah, sure, I'll hit, actually. We'll play the Razor Boar. Next turn, we'll draw another card off of the weapon. It's okay. It's gonna be Deathrattle Priest. Do I have the damage to beat Deathrattle Priest? The answer is for sure yes, I do have the damage. But, it's only if he misplays and gives me minions to kill after I play Kurtrus. Which is hopefully not going to happen. Trade this away. Hero power smack. And then we're probably going to play other stuff next turn. The reason why I hero powered there, and I didn't play it like Razor Boar, is because if he killed both Razor Boars, like Coin Hysteria, I'd only get 1 minion out of it anyway. So I really didn't think there was a need. This deck does run Silence though, so I do have to be a little bit nervous about that. I do have to try to play around silence. So that's not going to be fun. We're probably going to end up playing the... Well, hero power hit first. Because it doesn't really affect what we... I guess it... No, it doesn't really affect what we end up playing. We'll do max damage. And then even if we get a 4, it doesn't matter. We're going to play a Beastmaster, go face. And then even if these die, they pull out a ton more stuff, which is awesome. We just get tons of value. Did the guy add you back? I don't know. I'm trying not to. I don't want to be toxic. I just want to know what his last card was. I literally have no idea. What could it have been? Don't be the... Okay, cool. And then we get to play this next turn. We get to play this turn. I want to say 6 and try to get a Skull of Gul'dan. We got Kurtrus. Never mind, we're playing that. Turn 6, obviously. It'd be crazy for me to not do that. Kurtrus turns 6. Deathspeaker Blackthorn turns 7. Things are looking pretty good here. Things are looking pretty good. Renew, that's fine.
What knowledge to the stars?
He's gonna kill off them both, and I don't get anything out of it, unfortunately. But luckily for me, we've got Kurtrus, so it doesn't matter. And then we play this and thin up my deck even more. But yeah, it basically comes down to if he leaves a ton of minions on the board after turn 9. If he leaves a ton of minions on the board turn 9, I win. And by a ton, I mean, you know, a less than 13 HP worth of minions. Okay, hopefully he doesn't silence these. We got a Persistent Peddler right when we drew Persistent Peddler, which sucks. God, I hate when that happens. Why did I have to draw that card specifically? Now if he wipes my board and kills off my 4-3, I'm gonna be super sad. It's gonna be Xyrella. It actually doesn't matter what it is. It's gonna wipe my board. Oh. That's spicy. It's actually pretty good for him. We can kill off the 4-4 with my face. We got Illidary Inquisitor. We can't really play that yet, so we'll just do this and see if we can find, like, Skull. We found Skull. Awesome. Piggyback Imp. Cool. This is cool. We're going to kill this off, though. Both of these are free. Hero power, hit, hero power, and then kill the 4-4. I just don't want him to kill anything else off. And now we've got a really good board. Like, we've got this, which is awesome for next turn. We've got this for another turn for good damage. And I don't think he can, like, wipe my board and play the 8-8 taunt that gives him armor on the same turn. If he can't do that, then we're chilling. And again, all we gotta do is wait for Condemn. Jeez Louise, man.
What knowledge?
Dude! I'm losing it. You got Fell Rattler. It doesn't really matter. I guess we could have technically done 2 more damage if we had played the 5-cost one. But I wanted to get that out of my hand so I could have more space to play another thing later on. You know, if we play Persistent Peddler and draw into Fellfire Dreadeye, we have the combo, which is pretty nice. And if he plays Mutanus at any point, for 8 mana? Oh, it's gonna be Moarg this turn, isn't it? Dang it! Skull of Gul'dan? I think it has to be Skull of Gul'dan. I think it has to be Skull of Gul'dan. We got the Fellfire Dreadeye, that's not bad. Can we just win this turn? I think we just win this turn. Because we can do 16 damage, 18 damage. We're 1 damage off of lethal. We're 1 damage off. But I think it's still better to commit to this than not, right? It's still better to commit to this than not commit to it. Get him down to 1 HP. It's not bad. Makes it a lot easier to finish him off with the Illidari Inquisitor. We get the thing back. Yeah. Sadly, 1 damage off. We'll play this because it's a good minion to just have on the board. We don't have the other Felfire Dreadeye in hand, so even if he does end up playing like Mutanus, he won't snipe the most important card, being that Dreadeye. I mean, Condemn could still wipe it, another Lightmaw, another Drake could still keep him in the game, but then we have Illidari Inquisitor, which hopefully is enough to win. Did you make a video on Mercenaries mode? Way back, I think I made a reaction video to it, and I was not very happy about it. I think the general consensus was this is going to be a gacha pay-to-win game, and I will probably not be playing it unless they completely change how the economy of the game functions. Also, I said it didn't look very fun. It looked like a simpler Pokemon. Nothing against Pokemon, it's just less choices. And yes, you have multiple minions out on the board at the same time, but like there's the speed component to it is the same. There are less choices. The super effectiveness doesn't even go both ways. Point is, I was unimpressed. Hysteria, it's fine. We have the Illidari Inquisitor though, and you win. But that was my general consensus on Mercenaries. I think it had a lot of potential. It's just the way that they designed it and like the base of it was just not there.
Is this my final form?
Is this my final form? If I get rid of the Felfire Dreadeye and the card I draw is anything expendable for anything below expendable performers, I'm at least okay with it. But if it's the Inquisitor or expendable performers, this is officially bad. But Skull of Gul'dan with a 2-drop right here is just too good. And we end up getting Devouring Ectoplasm. Turn 2, turn 3. It doesn't look like we're gonna attack, which kind of sucks. Honestly, I guess what we could do is this turn 2, so we can Hero Power. This turn 3, Hero Power. This turn 4, Hero Power. I think that would probably be better. I just want to be able to Hero Power every single turn because I feel like I need to kill this off. How do I change, or what would I have to do to change this? I guess turn 3 if I play the Felfire Dreadeye. Oh, interesting. Okay, maybe we end up playing the Razor Boar soon. We have to do that and Hero Power the 1/1 though, so you can't pump it up. Because that's basically the big issue that we're going to have, is if he pumps it up. Oh no. My internet says it's struggling right now and I don't know why. How much money do you think you spent on Hearthstone? Well, if I bought both bundles every single time for the past 3, I want to say, 3 times? No, not 3 times, 3 years. So that's 130 times 3 times 3. So like, roughly, I don't know. So that's 420 times 3, no, 420, not 420. 390 times 3 is roughly $1,170 over the course of 3 years. But it's tax deductible. Maybe I'm doing my math totally wrong. I'd rather play this than this. Is that weird? I feel like that's weird. But this is just more mana efficient, so if I draw something else, I can play that later. We have 2 back-to-back Skull of Gul'dans, which is going to be amazing. But yeah, that should be 3,900 times 3, which is almost 1,200 minus 30. Point is, the number is low, or higher than I thought it was going to be. Interesting. I guess now we start flooding the board. We'll kill this off and we'll go face. The Felfire Dreadeye turned out to not be as important as I thought it was going to be. Apparently I had plenty of mana to do all the stuff I wanted to do. I mean, this is a pretty good board turn 4. And even if he wipes it, starting turn 6, we got back-to-back Skull of Gul'dans for some shenanigans. So I'm pretty content with where I'm at. Let's go and Ikor. Which cards excite you the most for the expansion? I just saw some in the new... Oh my gosh.
The light dims.
Oh my golly. I don't really care about that. Tusk Piercer. Okay. If we hit with this and we see what we get off of the... I mean, I'm probably just going to end up playing Fell Rattler now. I mean, we get to play this all together, and then when this dies... Yeah, we'll just do that. We're not going to use a durability on the Tusk Piercer right now. Why, you ask? Great question. The answer is because if I'm able to get an Illidari Inquisitor off of, if I get an Illidari Inquisitor off of a Skull Gul'dan, I'd like to have a durability, the weapon, up when I want to attack. But then if I hero power first, I'm still attacking every turn, so Kurtrus will be stronger. So basically, one thing that you like doing with Illidari Inquisitor, especially if you get him off of Skull Gul'dan, is you're able to play him and attack on the same turn. So if I play Skull Gul'dan, he'll be 8, but now I could potentially spend 1 mana on something else. Like, let's say I got a Renowned Performer or something else that'll cost 1 or 2 mana. We can now do a couple of different things. Interesting that he chose to do that. Well, we ended up drawing that Illidari Inquisitor, which is not the greatest, but okay. We're gonna send this out, it dies, then we're gonna play this. He can play Cariel next turn. So we need to do as much damage as humanly possible now. That dies. We play this. It'll die, but I don't really care too much. I mean, it's going to be coin Cariel 100%, right? Which really sucks that he has it. But we'll have a 3-2 and a 4-1 out, or a 2-2 and a 4-1 out. I don't think it's worth hitting. Because again, the Illidari Inquisitor. The whole play with that, what I wanted to do. So we're just going to end turn there. We basically miss out on like 1 damage. Coin Cariel, of course.
Our hardships only strengthen.
I love it. I love it. Absolutely love this. Poisonous kills the poisonous. We got a 4-1. Basically just healed 10 and wiped my board. Love to see that. I think we're actually going to go with this. Flood the board again is probably better than Skull Gul'dan currently. Then hit him in the face. That pulls out nothing, unfortunately. That'll pull out something, and that pulls out something. Honestly, this is pretty solid. Hopefully it doesn't have another removal or anything, and we can play Illidari Inquisitor and it'll do 5 damage to him with my auto attack. I don't know why I said auto attack like I'm playing League of Legends. But I didn't answer the question about what cards excite me. I'm really excited for a lot of the cards, to be honest. Like, several of the Colossal Minions I think are cool. I think the Warrior, like, Hydra card looks super duper cool. No shot you drew me this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't even... Oh my god, are you serious? No, it's fine, actually. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We hit with, you. Then we play this. Rush it in. And then we get to attack his face. And go face with these, each of them doing 2. That does 4, 2, 2, 2. We draw an extra minion. He's down to 2 HP. We should be able to finish him off relatively soon. Oh, I hate drawing the Peddler when I have the other Peddler out. I have to trade this away immediately. Immediately. Sad part is, my hero still, like, it now only does 1 damage. The upgraded hero power does essentially nothing. It only helps against minions on the board if I go face with them. But it's fine. Pumping up. It's not like Mr. Smite will kill me from here. Oh. 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 No shot. You have to the 2-2. I'm actually so pissed. But he still dies, so it's fine. Oh man. It turns out it all ended up good in the end. Thank goodness.